And I'd like to give the floor to the representative of the Russian Federation who has asked to make a further statement. I give them the floor.
Thank you, Madam President. I'd like to respond to the statement of Ms. Sherman. I won't comment on the part about your participation in the negotiations. Of course, you're very well informed about this, much better so than I or my colleagues are, but because the negotiations did not succeed, then perhaps you fell short in some way in this area, and perhaps you should have worked better and should have proposed more, made more serious proposals, but now we are where we are. And I'd like to comment on your words regarding Nazism in Ukraine. It has already become a common excuse when people say that the Ukrainian president is Jewish, so he can't be a Nazi. I won't try to convince you of the opposite. I'll just cite some facts. What do you think? You know who Stepan Bandera was, and Roman Chuhevich. You know how many things these people did that were harmful, that were bad for humanity. These were people who collaborated with Nazis, who took part in the killings of Poles, of Jews, of Russians, of Ukrainians. And if you have any doubts, ask the Polish people about this, not Polish politicians, but the ordinary people. I've worked in Poland for 3 years, and I'm very well aware of how they view Bandera there. Well, Bandera and Chuhevich are national heroes of Ukraine. And the national battalions in their insignia have Nazi symbols. Recently, NATO had to delete a portrait of a Ukrainian woman from its official page because there was a Nazi symbol on her uniform. Of course, it doesn't mean anything if you just have these symbols. Of course, it doesn't mean anything if your military tortures people and brands military Nazi symbols on their bodies. You don't consider that to be Nazism. And if the president of a country considers the national hero of a country to be someone who fought alongside Hitler, killing Jews, Poles, Russians, and Ukrainians, well, apparently from your point of view, this doesn't mean anything as well, but we see things otherwise, and so do the majority of the people in Russia and Ukraine. Thank you.
I thank the representative of the Russian Federation for their statement.